I have been in Jefferson County now for 43 years. So by some people's standards, I'm still a transplant. However, I have invested and raised, two generations here. And I personally, sadly, as much as I love this county, am one of the people who has been very vocal about the fact that if this is the way the county wants to go and they're going to go with heavy industry and pollute and destroy what I think is a beautiful place, I'm one of the ones that will be leaving. I've spoken to many other people who feel the same way, that they will leave. However, that leaves a lot of people that cannot leave, whether it be because they don't have the financial ability to do it, or whatever their individualism may be, bring it to, that they will be stuck here at least for the foreseeable time. And I have other friends that are getting ready to retire that live, that were planning to maybe, get closer with us as time goes. And they're not even considering this area at this time. I have people that are waiting to see what this county is going to do to decide if this is a place they want to live. I hear from people that are for bringing for Rockwool here, or these types of industries, that the first thing that they come out with is, oh, it's 150 jobs. However, you can't just take that at face value. This factory is predominantly mechanical. So you're going to have high skilled, trained people to run those computers, to work on those machines. I don't have privy to their actual paperwork, but I'm guessing we could probably easily slash that 150 jobs in half. And I think I'm being conservative on that number. I feel like the majority of the local people that would go to work at Rockwool would be more on the lines of forklift drivers, truck loaders, and, of course, janitorial positions. And that's not to say that they wouldn't find a couple of people that they thought shined and that they might polish them up and bring them on to their management. But I don't feel that's their whole intention. I hear quite, well, not real often, but from people that are kind of on the edges, or actually one of my brothers will sometimes say, oh, I'm so sorry, but it just seems to me like this is a done deal. It's, I know that you're passionate, and that, I understand where you're coming from, but, they're already building walls over there. And, my answer to that is, it is absolutely not a done deal. That is kind of how they've wanted it to look from the point that they were exposed. They couldn't wait to start moving dirt around to make it look like, oh, they've already started construction. And there are a lot of people that would shake their heads and say, oh, darn, it's too late. But the fact is, not only is there litigation that has not gone through the courts yet that would absolutely be able to stop this from happening, but there's a lot of different things that have not even come to light that to do with the actual processes of this factory that aren't even known yet this far into it. So I say, no, it's not a done deal. Many times factories and companies have been right at the point where they were going to switch the lights on and fire up the furnaces, and they had to stop because finally somebody came to their senses and realized they were on the wrong path. I know that personally, I have friends and family that, although that they think that this is the wrong thing to be happening, and it makes no sense to them, they're either hesitant, or some of the people that feel like they'd be expending their energies in the wrong direction because they don't think that we can win this fight against heavy industry. And I would say simply to get involved, before this, I am definitely not a person who would get out there and sit down in front of a camera and talk to people and say, how I feel about this. I certainly would never envision myself getting up in front of countless public meetings and pouring my heart out, or actually even getting arrested, is how important this is. And not everybody wants or feels comfortable with being on the forefront, but there is a place for everybody in this movement. There's support that needs to be handled, and you wouldn't even have to lend your face or your name to the public to still be supporting And to remember that when you support fighting this type of industry, you're supporting your own family. You're supporting yourself. You're supporting other people. This is our fight, and this is our fight right now, and we're in it like a dog with a bone. But other people can learn from the things that we come up with and the things that we're doing to help them in their fights against, the different government choices or factories. And, as a people, we need to start uniting about what's happening to us and around us.